Hi everybody, welcome to week 2 of my watercolor portrait painting challenge, 30-day challenge. Today is day 8, Saturday, March 27th, I think. And today I also posted a video which is a combination of all of the days of the first week. I'll link that below for you guys to see. There's also instructions on how you guys can subscribe to receive that ebook at the end of the 30-day challenge. So stick around and stay tuned and watch out on Instagram so that you guys can vote for your favorite one. Today, I started a lot later than I usually do because I was posting and editing and everything that goes into that. But I will be only posting the complete version of the videos, those videos on my YouTube channel, no longer on my Instagram because they're not letting me. Anyway, I wanted to show you guys the painting that I started, and I think this is my favorite picture that I took so far of the ones that I've been doing. I know I have lots of favorites, but this one was so crazy pretty because it's of this elderly woman who's just like, she's there, she's like just looking at me and looking at the person in the camera, and she's wearing these extremely vibrant colors. It's like the very beginning, but you guys will be able to see how this one turns out right after this little segment, so stick around for that. Also, it's very common that elderly women wear really bright colors, so I love that. Like when I get older, I'm gonna do that. Of course, not today, but I usually wear really colorful things too. So anyway, stick around for all of the days. There will be 7 of these, so stay tuned. Hi everybody, welcome to day 9 of my watercolor portrait painting challenge. Today is a special day. It's been raining all day, but I decided to do the first male of the series, I guess. I don't usually paint guys, not because I don't want to, but I don't have a lot of source photography, but this one I really liked because he was wearing like a scarf all up to basically his nose, kind of like how we have to wear masks today. So it's kind of relatable, and he's looking at the camera, which is again another thing that's really uncommon with the indigenous people of the province. Usually they don't pose, and even if you ask them, it's not common. But anyway, I don't know, at the beginning stages, but still I'm trying to work quickly. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one, and you guys will see the finished one for this one and 5 more. And I just wanted to show you guys that. I think his hat is gonna be black, but I wanted to start with a purpley color as a base because I don't want it to go too dark. But anyway, there's that tidbit, and you guys will see the finished piece soon. Okay. Hi everybody, welcome to day 10 of the challenge, the watercolor portrait painting challenge. Today I decided to paint a little boy who is really cute, I think. I don't know what it is about little kids, but they always like seem to have like these really big cute eyes, and this guy is no exception. I'm like at the beginning sort of stages. I mean, the drawing takes about an hour, from half an hour to an hour usually to get down, and then I start painting, and then it's from 5 to 9 hours. I think it's taking me a little bit less now, but it's also because I'm learning too as I go along. But today, some really exciting news is that I made a sale on one of the paintings from this challenge, and I was getting ready to, get all the things prepared to ship that out hopefully this week. And I ordered some mailers to be able to send out any other orders for the future weeks and days, because I currently have mailers, but they're too small. They were for like another batch of prints that I have left over. So anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys that, and stay tuned for the next ones. I guess there's 4 more, this finished one, and then there's 4 more after this. So stay tuned. Hi everybody, welcome to day 11 of my watercolor portrait painting challenge. Today is day 11, and I haven't been feeling all that great today because my eye is swollen and it's making it hard to paint. But I'm really happy I chose this piece because it's turning out to be a lot simpler than the other pieces that I've done before. This is also the first male grown-up figure that I've done. And I really like it because it's helping me go back to trying ink painting, because I started I guess 3 or 4 years ago, I did the Inktober challenge. If you guys know about it, it's a challenge where you do one ink drawing per day, ink drawing or painting per day in the month of October for October. So it's Inktober, and it was created by Jack something. I forget his last name. But he was the creator of that challenge, and I did it for 3 years, mostly to learn how to use inks to paint, because even though I took a course in college, I still didn't feel comfortable using it. But I really like how his jacket is turning out. It's, there underneath. And that's because I did the challenge for 3 years, not consecutively. I think I skipped a year, and then I did one last year, or no, 2 years ago. And so that inspired me to create my own challenge, to challenge myself, to teach myself more about watercolor, because even though, like I've said before in a couple of my videos, watercolor was the thing that drew me into the arts when I was 3, I don't think I ever really felt that comfortable doing it. I did it in high school and a little bit in college, but I haven't practiced this intensely ever in my life. I'm more comfortable with acrylics because it's fast-paced and I like working fast. And I also learned one really funny thing about this is that I cannot play salsa music or dance music while I'm painting, because I follow the rhythm of the music, and this is probably because I grew up with a whole bunch of musicians, and I just go with the sounds and I paint to the rhythm and to the speed of the music. So it makes me work faster, and that's something you can't do in watercolor. So I've been listening to really sad music so that it helps me concentrate and helps me not make as many mistakes as I'm accustomed to, even though I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I'm working it out, and I'm really happy with the results. So you guys will see this soon. It's almost finished. Like I said, I need to finish his pants and his scarf and a little bit of his hat. But I think I'm well on my way. So I'll see you for 3 more. Hi everybody, welcome to day 12 of my watercolor portrait painting challenge. I kind of forgot to film this earlier. It's very late afternoon, almost 6:30, but I got sort of caught up on this piece, and I'm still kind of healing from my eye. Still not completely gone, the swelling, but it's a lot better. Sleeping a lot helped a lot. Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys this one because I usually don't show any piece this far into it, but I really like this one. It's so cute. Yeah, so this piece is kind of one of my favorites, I want to say, because, and I know I say this a lot about all of my pieces, not that I love every single one of them. I usually have issues with all of them when I finish, but generally speaking, I really enjoy painting small children, babies or kids, I've noticed. And I'm not into painting, oh my god, the superficial, stereotypical ideal of beauty, I think. And one of my ex-professors actually wrote this on a recommendation that he wrote me. I don't even know for what, but he defined what I do, because I've been doing portraits about, you know, the indigenous people of Ecuador, and specifically of the Chimborazo province, since 2012, or actually since before that, but anyway, he said that I do like a style that's called, he defined as humanistic. And at the time I didn't understand what he meant, but I was like, I took it as a compliment, because yeah, I like portraying real life. I don't like the super made up, oh my god, I'm so beautiful, whatever types of portraits, because one, everybody does it. And so, and forgive me for all of the artists that do this, it's totally your call. They do beautiful work, I'm sure. But it's so common. It's my personal opinion. I don't do so great with completely abstract art. Not my thing either. I think art should be about something. But I love this painting specifically because this girl is eating something off of, and I'm like terrified to find this, but it's gonna be like this plastic bag or something. I don't remember what she was eating, but it's common, and I've done it too. So yeah, that you buy like food and they give it to you in like a little bag, and it's usually street food, but in this area I'm thinking it's something packed from home, or I don't know. But she's basically like taking out the whole thing, taking it apart and eating it to the very last drop. I think it's I thought it was a tangerine when I looked at it the first time in the picture, but I'm not sure anymore, because now all I see is like a plastic bag. So I don't know what she's eating, but usually it's like, you know, people that are very extremely poor end up eating things like this. So yeah, I am gonna get back to finishing this painting, and I hope you guys stick around. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I will be making more videos like this, and I would love to hear your feedback and your comments. as to what you guys would like to see. If you guys want me to answer any questions, I'm happy to do that too. The paintings from this week, so the second week, will also be on sale, hopefully by Saturday, when I'll be posting this, if not by the latest on Sunday night. And yes, see ya. Hi everybody, welcome to day 13 of my 30-day watercolor portrait painting challenge. Today I am doing a portrait of a male again. I want to get better at these mostly, and since I don't have a lot of sources, I kind of want to explore different types of portraying them. And one of the things that I think is really interesting is portraying different emotions, expressions, and a lot of times you don't see portraits with a lot of crazy expressions. One, because it's really difficult to do, and then it's not common to have somebody pose in a really weird expression, doing a weird expression. I really like doing expressions. For a really long time we had to, I don't know when it was, in college, my first or second year, I took a color class, I think, and our teacher made us do portraits every single day from the beginning of the semester till the end, and then at the end we had to do a self-portrait. I hated self-portraits and I didn't know what to do, so I think we had to express something or something, and I did one where I'm screaming. I'm it's a teeny tiny portrait and all I'm doing is screaming at the camera. And that was my biggest fear at the beginning of the semester, was to do expressions. And then I did so many portraits throughout the semester of people doing different expressions that eventually I figured out how to do it, and I got better at it. And one of the things that you rarely see is people smiling with their whole face, their mouth, teeth, and everything, because it's kind of weird and hard to do teeth. But and I don't even have that many pictures of people actually smiling with their, So, but this one I really liked, and I wanted to do, even though you can't even see his whole smile, but it's there. Anyway, I'm gonna show you guys. I'm almost done. I need to finish his outfit, and it's kind of difficult because you can only see one eye, but I thought that was unique, so that's why I chose it too. And his scarf is also kind of weird. The pattern doesn't follow anything, any significant pattern. I don't even know. Anyway. Hi everybody, welcome to day 14 of my 30-day watercolor portrait painting challenge. Today I am very far along. It worked out really quickly because of the specific person and composition. It was easier to put together, I guess. And I've been wanting to paint this lady, this girl, for about 9 years, which I know seems like a really long time. And why I haven't gotten around to it, it's because I've always wanted to make a really big series of all of the people and the paintings that you guys have seen, but I don't know, something always got in the way, and I want to make big pieces, not just these little watercolor ones. But these I'm thinking of using more as practice for me to make the bigger ones once I rent out my studio, which I am very close to being able to do. in a couple months I will be moving to a different house, and then I'll be able to rent a studio out here in the city, and I'll have more space to do that. So anyway, the indigenous women of Ecuador, specifically of Riobamba, of the Chimborazo province, always wear really bright, colorful clothing. And I remember growing up when I used to go visit my grandma or my cousins, I loved going just to look outside the bus and to like see all of these women like outside in the fields and stuff. Just usually they were like waiting for a bus or waiting to cross the street or whatever. And I just love the coloring, and I still do. This specific girl though, I have been thinking about how to change the actual composition, because I usually go along with the color palette that they wear. But, and usually it's very bright and colorful. But this specific painting, I don't know why I block it out in my head, but she's wearing brown, and I don't know, brown is sort of like that black color that, in clothing at least, it just doesn't fit with like facial tones and everything. I love using deeper tones because it's easier to convey form and value, and like it's just easier than it is with lighter skin tones. And I don't know, I just wanted to change it, but it wasn't until this morning that I knew what color I wanted to change it to, because I've been switching around between red or pink or orange or something. But it's also weird because here culturally, women after a certain age stop wearing bright colors or any type of colors. It's just, you even see it in fashion, and it's kind of frustrating because I'm going up there in my 30s and you don't find a lot of bright colors, and it's frustrating because you should be able to wear whatever color you want to. And these women do, they wear bright colors up until, you know, they leave this earth. And I really love that. And anyway, it's just a celebration. I think she looks very feminine in it. You guys will see the finished piece right after this. And I also invite you guys to go look at the video from last week. Subscribe if you haven't already to the YouTube channel. Also, there will be a link to subscribe for the mini ebook that will be free, available at the end of the challenge. So in like 2 weeks. And then also you guys will be able to, if you guys subscribe, I'll send you guys an email for. Anyway, take care. Make sure to follow along on the Instagram channel, a little bit about what I'm doing, what I'm hoping for. Also the paintings from this week and last week, the ones that are still available, I'll put a link below there for that too. So